That's a mighty strong one.
Yeah. Ooh, Canny's so
I know the
cute.
tiny can had a powerful punch.
Right. That was a good little pop on this
Pack a punch.
little whale.
You know, like the Call of Duty pack a punch.
Wait. Is that the next game we play? We're gonna play Call of Duty?
We would have to play. I would have a game night if we played zombies, like
Oh my
COD
God.
zombies from 1 or 2. Blops, excuse me, COD Blops zombies.
Yeah.
COD Blops
Okay.
1 zombies.
Like, did you ever see that video by Nakamura? You know, the best game dev
Yeah,
in
yeah.
the world, right?
Okay.
Where she got asked who her Oshi is.
Yeah.
She said like Ghost-sama from
yeah.
Call of Duty.
Everyone's fucking thirsted for that, man.
And I'm like, I don't know whose man's this is. Apparently it's Nakamura's,
it's-
man.
Like, truthfully, almost exclusively straight women.
Oh dear.
Because people, like,
dear.
To me, in my observations of this world state that we're in, there seems to have been an uptick in, feminine identifying folk that are into like the whole mask thing. Like, I'm sure they were always there, but there's been an aggressive uptick in people that want to like be rough fucked by Ghostface from Scream. Like, and that are vocal about it. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I don't talk to women.
There's a lot of she-theys that want to be like held down and fucked forcibly by someone in a mask.
Can't relate.
And you know, I'm not saying it's exclusively. It's just kind of like a very small sliver.
I mean, I'd probably be okay with doing that.
Right. You know, some people are like, hey, you should like do this thing, and then you'd be like, no, I'm not gonna do that thing. Thanks so much. No, you know, not speaking from experience.
It's like, yeah, I'd put on a mask and fuck someone. That sounds funny.
Right? Like,
Yeah,
it's fine.
yeah.
Right? But what are you gonna do?
Is it consensual? Is it not? You decide.
Well, it's well, non-con is like the name of the kink, right? It's referred to as non-con.
Because no one can just say the fucking words.
No, it's CNC. Consent, non-consent. That's what it's called. CNC. So if you ever see a genre of anything that says CNC, it's consent, non-consent, where, you know, it's consensual, but it's fun to play that it's not.
Oh,
or something.
Okay.
Like that's my general basic understanding. Not really what I'm into. So like, what are you gonna do, right? I mean, if I was assaulted, fine. I don't think I'd mind, but like that's besides the point. I'm not gonna assault
you heard
anybody.
it, everyone. Darian gives you permission.
I don't know what you're talking about. That doesn't sound like me. I didn't say that. I put way too much rum in this Coke.
Yeah.
And I like downed this really hard and I'm already feeling it. And I only just started drinking it like 10 minutes ago.
Oh, you're really feeling it, Mr. Krabs.
I'm feeling it just a skosh, just a teeny.
Okay.
Teensy weensy bit.
All right. You can't get that too hold of you.
What did you say? I know that's not the drink. I know you were just saying what the fuck you were.
No, it was totally. I said a perfectly normal.
No,
sentence.
you can't do this. You're not allowed to gaslight me. You're not allowed. I have an anti-gaslight card. It's just in my wallet.
The wallet you didn't take with you today?
Yeah, it's in my room, right over there. Okay. It's just.
By the way, everyone, Darian drove without a license today.
Stop! My FBI agent's gonna turn me in.
Oh my god,
Frederick, come on, don't turn me in.
Can they like give you a ticket for that after?
Nah.
Because they now can't actually prove that like you didn't.
I don't think the FBI would give a fuck if I was driving with or without a license.
No,
that is not
if someone
there.
like after the fact accused you of not
of doing
like, I don't think you could get a ticket for that, right? Just because like there's no way to prove.
Right.
that.
Like we could have just been saying, haha, silly joke.
Yeah.
I don't think I don't know. Like, if someone like knew you weren't driving and like you were riding with someone and you were like really pissed at them, they'd be like,
yeah,
hello, non-emergency.
Hello, officer.
Hello, officer, non-emergency hotline. I was riding in a car with a person who was driving without their license. Can you ticket them, please? This is their license plate number. I can read you off their registration. I have it right here in front of me.
Yeah.
And then, so like, because if you're not there to receive a ticket, or if a ticket can't get put like on your car or whatever, they will just mail you a ticket. That's how like speed trap cameras work.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I don't know if I genuinely don't think law enforcement cares that much.
I don't think they do either.
To retroactively get someone for something like that. And it was an accident. I didn't do it on purpose.
Yeah.
So,
on purpose.
Though, I mean, like, it wouldn't have mattered if I'd gotten pulled over and gotten in serious trouble for driving without a license on.
Yeah.
But whatever.
Yeah, it's fine.
Everyone knows I'm a good driver. They all know it. All the cops know it.
Exactly.
I haven't gotten pulled over in a while.
They'd see you and be like, "Oh my God, it's you, the good driver."
Yeah.
Salutations.
Salutations, fellow good driver. Yes.
They tip their fedora and then like.
I don't think I don't think cops wear those.
Why not?
That's just not their uniform. I don't think they wear hats as uniform.
We should change that.
Would you make them all wear fedoras?
Yes.
We could make them all wear fedoras and big overcoats and red ties and have them look like the mafia, but they're the cops. Like, what if that was the standard uniform for the police? Was just mobster outfits. They all wear like slacks and suspenders and.
Yes.
I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this.
We're fixing the world right here.
Right. Bye bye pigs. Hello. Salami. I guess I don't know. I just was looking at something Italian.
Okay, the big cannoli.
There we go. That's better. Bye bye pigs. Hello cannolis. Hey, you copper, why you pulling me over? And if you speak to them just like that, they have to let you go. It's the law. So remember, audience, practice your really shitty Italian accents.
Yes. Also, would you all be okay with these changes?
Let us know.
Tell us in the comments.
Please.
Like, is this the world you want to live in? Is this
absolutely?
I want to imagine this is how the streets of New Capenna work.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
In MTG, the best plane, you know.
Period.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, is Bloomberg not going to be the best plane?
I mean, those are just animals.
But they're animals that are doing stuff.
They're cute. All right. But you know, I'd rather go visit the College of Great Nature than go to Bloomburrow.
See, I need the Magic the Gathering Vanguard crossover.
It's never happening.
Where they have three precons that are a Bermuda Triangle. They have probably Blaster Blade.
Yeah, we gotta have Blaster.
It would have to be Blaster Blade and Overlord. So that's all. That's what it would be.
That's what it would be.
It'd be the three Bermuda. Blaster Blade would be what? What color do you think? White blue. Just period.
Yeah.
Okay. And then I mean, would Overlord be
Rakdos.
mono? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Respect it. I respect it. What about Bermuda?
We're gonna create a new icon. It's gonna be pink, and it's gonna be a new type of mana. We call it incel dollars.
And while the Blaster Blade and the Overlord retail for like maybe like $35,
yeah,
the Bermuda retails exclusively for like $80.
Exactly.
And
as is tradition.
And among the three, it's the only playable one.
It's always the same. Oh my god.
It never changes.
Every time they released Bermuda support, I'm just like, it's just even more broken. It's just more card. That shit has better card advantage than Oracle Think Tank. And I'm like, what kind of shit ass world is this?
It's kind of ridiculous. Oh, Night Rose is coming back to standard.
Yeah. Tara,
Let's go.
No.
I'll do it for her. I'll do it for her. I'll go in for her. I love Night Rose. She's great.
When they were like, here's the next Vanguard releases for the next quarter, and it was all standard, I'm like, I think Vanguard's just dead.
I sleep.
Like, it's just dead, and that's fine. Yeah. Also, I cannot wait for the crest, because I know you haven't kept up with the crests.
Not really, no.
The Stride deck sets. They've all been weirdly counterintuitive to the deck because they don't want the old playstyles to be too good in standard. So that's the reason why like Shiranui can no longer steal card effects.
Gotcha.
And why like Messiah can't actually lock units anymore.
I get that.
So which like sucks. That just makes these like, it doesn't feel like you're playing those decks anymore.
No.
But like for the Night Rose one, I joked with a friend of like, I can't wait for an end phase. All cards you called from drop get bound. I can't wait.
Do we know what Night Rose does?
We just got the it's just the image to be like, get hype, Harry and Night Rose, and I'm sitting there and I'm like,
didn't we do this already, guys?
Yeah, we do this every few years of like
specifically Harry Night Rose. Like,
yeah, well they're together, they're packaged together.
I get it, like because of the
Luna and Om.
Yeah, I get it, but also just
they're lesbians.
Yeah, they have.
I mean, they're friends.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. Yeah.
What are you gonna do?
That's the reason why there's the poster of them in lingerie resting on a bed together.
I remember that one. You're just pals.
Just pals. Just gals being pals.
That's it. That's all there is to it.
What we were doing, we were
start the episode.
Well, right. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to a Roll to Play.
We are here.
Yes,
we are having a lovely dinner.
Yeah, we're here with like our friends. These aren't the baristas, right?
Yes.
These are the baristas.
These are the baristas.
These are the baristas.
Yes. Yeah. We're here with our friend's friend.
Yeah.
With our employer's friends.
Ooh, love going to dinner with friends.
Isn't it grand? You do that all the time.
I do.
You did that a lot, at least when I had you come around my friends.
Yeah. It do be that way. It's fine.
It's fine. It's fun.
But yeah, we'll catch up with all of them. Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Time passes as people chat and relax. Before too long, it starts to approach the evening.
Oh.
And of course, my capability in combat has been peer-reviewed by panels of former enemies and current corpses. I'm quite capable with my psionic abilities, but should there be any further disturbances throughout the evening?
Oh, wait, I need to change something real quick.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Mouse it?
Oh,
there we go. Don't look at those saves. We need deja vu. There we go. I can read this now.
Yeah.
Don't worry about that. Yeah, that's so much more legible.
It's a lot clearer.
That's... Oh, hello.
Melvin. Oh, I think I was doing Melvin.
I think you were doing Melvy.
Right. Thank you for the tea, Kira.
Yes, I'm sure our scaled benefactors will be in touch soon to aid in getting things back to normal at the capital.
Please excuse me, all of you. There's a book in the library I'd like to spend time with until dinner. Melvin sets his empty teacup on the tray and gets up out of his seat.
Oh, gone.
He gives a short bow before heading off towards presumably the library.
Oh, well, all right. It might be good if I checked in on my husband and see how dinner is coming along. I'd like to join you, if that's all right. Of course. I'm certain Donnie wouldn't mind. Gwen goes ahead and follows Kira to the kitchen.
Not too long afterwards, Paul slowly gets to his feet and clears his throat. Excuse me, I'm gonna get some fresh air. An idea I share. I wish to familiarize myself with my surroundings at this estate if it was to be a temporary residence, particularly the perimeter. I hate that word.
The perimeter?
I hate saying that word. I trip up on my
particularly.
I stumble upon it.
Yeah.
It is a impedance in my path.
That's fine.
Well, I suppose I could show you there. Paul speaks with audible reluctance. Suspicious reluctance. exasperated reluctance. After setting his cup on the tray with the others, he gets up to follow Paul. Game. Come on, computer.
You can do it.
You can do it.
Okay.
Oh, there was a line with the Dagobah.
Dag waits a bit, then also goes outside.
Right. Seems like everyone has scattered off to kill time until dinner. So, what about you, Mani?
Mani? I rub my eyes, trying to focus. It's probably pretty prudent of me to keep an eye on the princess, right? While that is generally the guardsman's responsibility, in this case, she made no motion for you accompanying her to her private conversation in the kitchen. Sorry, Donnie. I nod, though I'm still feeling pretty embarrassed. Oh. Hopefully she isn't still uncomfortable with that stupid former lover idea I came up with for Dagobah earlier.
I mean, you're more than welcome to try creeping around to her anyway, though with that armor.
Yeah, no thanks. I'll head outside as well. Lame.
You head off in the direction you saw Paul, Cthulhu, and Dagobah leave.
You didn't want to read that right?
Cthulhu.
No. Paul,
Cthulhu, and Dagobah leave. Oh man.
It's tradition.
It is. I'm sorry. I was not in it. Eventually, you find a pair of large double doors with windows on either side that you can see the outside through. After opening the doors, you are met with an expansive collection of various garden features which stretch out before you. This place looks cool.
Right?
I like that fountain with all the fish.
Mm-hmm. Do you ever see one of those like art decorative pieces you just want to push it off that's podium?
I haven't felt the temptation too much, truthfully.
Like, you don't do it, but just like, wow, that's there. Within my power to do so.
I mean, I can be with that. I get that feeling more with just like other things in general that I pass by. I'm like, oh, that person's sitting on that low wall over there. Yeah. I could just walk by and push them.
I think about that with crying children.
Man, we went to Costco the other day.
Yeah.
Holy shit, dude. It was like every corner we turned, there was a crying child. There were so many fucking on a like Wednesday evening, right? Like, what the hell are you all doing?
They're all just being little guys.
I'm gonna push them all. I'm gonna put them all on a pallet and put them up really high in one of the storage areas in Costco.
Sometimes I'm also just like, I just want to like take the child, hand them to the parent, and go like, this is your responsibility. You have to do something about this.
Do something about this right now.
You can throw the child out if you want. Like, that's always an option.
Yeah. Or I'll just call CPS on you. Like, just threaten CPS on people and they'll do shit most of the time. It's like, but I take great care of my kid. Doesn't sound fucking like it. I'm recording it right now. It sounds like your kid. You play the
TikTok to them that you've already uploaded.
with the caption like, wow, abusive parents in this Costco.
Abusive parent, question mark?
Question mark? Oh my god, incredible. There were tall and well-kept structures made of green leafy flora, as well as partitional hedges that keep the garden segmented into different private areas. You can just imagine all the high society dinner parties that have taken place here, where business deals, gossip, and even romantic trysts flourish between the flower beds. There's even a nice little fountain at the center of it all. There it is.
It's not even in the center of the background.
It's called the golden ratio, Josh. The rule of threes. It's called art. Look it up, okay?
Yeah, sure, buddy.
I'm glad you like my joke.
I had to explain that I had to use the golden ratio for the modern thumbnails.
Yeah.
A little while back. I'm like, can't believe I have to explain this.
I mean, like, golden ratio isn't like a common knowledge thing anymore.
I always like assume it is though.
Like golden ratio, rule of thirds. People just don't know that. Like people will open the camera on their phone and see the grid thing, and they'll be like, "What the fuck is that for?"
I think that's like my fault for taking like photography, graphic design. Like
I don't know.
So it's like I think of these things as common. When I shouldn't.
Okay.
Like, you know, that issue. It's like,
well, I went to class for it, so like, are you saying you did?
Yeah, that's stuff that like we had to think about for like 5 years.
But like even like before like the golden ratio, it's like early high school. Like that's basic. That's at least not in.
I was never taught it in high school.
You weren't?
Well, like outside of like photography. Anyway. Like in an art class, like we learned about it in graphic design. But I never remembered hearing about it in like a general art class.
I remember learning about it in math class.
There you go.
I mean, like it's just one of those small things, but an applicable use of something like the golden ratio or the rule of thirds. That's certainly something that isn't a common thing. You know,
anymore.
People don't know what composition is, and it's just kind of what it is.
It's it's fine. It's fine.
Everything is bathed in cool hues from the pre-dusk sun, and the vibrant blue sky overhead is darkened with smatterings of clouds here and there. Or perhaps that's smoke. You can't really tell.
I scan my immediate surroundings looking for anything interesting. Oh god. That's fine.
That's fine. It's so fine. You
spat out a rock.
You're just dying.
Look, I eat too many rocks sometimes.
Too many rock.
It's fine.
You gotta weigh down those hollow bones.
Yeah.
Yes, one moment. Okay, so this place is a little more expansive than one might first assume. You soon might find yourself very lost.
We're getting there.
Does that mean something's gonna happen?
Gah.
Oh yeah, something's happening, baby.
Gah.
He said, yeah.
No.
Yet after wandering around and getting turned around inside a network of tall hedges that act like a maze, you do find someone. Who do we find? Probably Dagbat. Place your bets. Who is it? Dagobato?
Is it Donnie?
Is it wise? But you don't recognize them as one of the residents or staff you encountered earlier. It's someone entirely new. You see a large figure of a man knelt in the shadows next to a rose bush. He seems to be inspecting one of those roses. The petals are turning brown and wilting like the rest of the plant. Glancing around, you notice that all the plants here are in similar condition.
It's doing it.
Is it doing it?
Or maybe
my mouse is having...
The light's not on.
Well, the light's never on with this mouse. That's one thing about this mouse. The light's never on. What might have once been a very beautiful collection of rose bushes surrounding a fountain with benches now appears to be in sad shape.
I note the unfortunate in gardening, and before approaching the stranger.
As you come near, the man doesn't seem to react, his attention on the wilting rose in front of him. You also, despite the lack of the visibility your helmet provides, notice that he is not remotely human. He is massive in stature and bulk. His skin has strange texture to it, and there is a large tail protruding from his backside that sways idly.
I stand next to him and clear my throat. Excuse me, I got a little lost. Are you the gardener?
The man doesn't react at all.
Sir? I reach over and put my hand on his shoulder. Excuse me.
Oh, this fella. He's here. You feel the shoulder under your palm immediately tense, and the man's head turns to face you as he gets to his feet. You realize a few things as he stands upright, and his upper body is in the sunlight. The man is one of the lizard folk, with features combining that of humans and reptilians. He's taller than you and thickly built with wide shoulders. His eyes are wide as he stares down at you. After meeting your gaze, his snout opens and he speaks in a low baritone voice. But I've been doing a low baritone voice for the DM.
Yeah.
How did you find me?
I'm not sure what to say. I wasn't really seeking him out. I suppose I just lost my way back there. Admittedly, I wasn't exactly looking for you.
He glances sidelong for a moment in thought, still leering over his metal-clad stranger. Curious.
I look away from him and around at the garden. So, do you know your way around? I should make sure this place is secure and safe.
He suddenly fixes his attention back on you, reaching out and tucking his fingers under the chin of your helmet and lifts it so that you can see his eyes. Remove your... Oh, that's you.
Yeah, remove your...
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah?
He interrupts. Your eyes.
What? What about them? I mean, I'm surprised you can even see them.
Oh yes, I have great peepers. Better than yours. That's pretty good.
You're gonna start calling them peepers.
Great peepers.
Someone compliments your eyes, you'd be like...
Oh, thank you. I worked really hard on my peepers. That's so good. Holy shit.
No.
That's really good.
It's fine.
Still, I reckon yours are quite nice.
I clear my throat. Thank you. A strange thing to fixate on for a compliment, but I appreciate it.
The lizard fellow maintains his grip.
I continue standing in said grip.
Am stood.
Well, good to meet you too. Handsy, yet a flattering gardener. My name is Guardsman Manny. I came here with the princess.
Just a simple guard.
That is a bit disrespectful towards the profession, but yes. I reach up and making sure that my helmet stays securely upon my noggin. This whole interaction is already very odd. May I have your name, sir?
The question does not provoke an immediate response. After a moment of hesitation, he speaks up. The name is Skine, and it's pleasure to meet you. Sorry for the slight. I know your job is varied, and you seem to be adorned in more ornamentation than most round here. Is that scarf standard issue?
No, but it's within, permitted accessorization regulations. Accessorization.
Accessorization regulation. I'm glad to have come across you, Manny. Mani.
It's nice to meet you too.
He finally lets go of Mani. You sound uncertain.
Yes, because you're behaving strangely.
Am I? He smiles.
A little. What are you doing here? Are you a gardener?
No, not at all. I'm a miller.
A miller?
Yes.
Understood. Then why is there a miller here?
Because I was asked to be, by Brock Copperfield.
Oh, alright. You know the guard captain well?
We've known each other for some time, though we don't see each other much. I try to keep myself sparse, sticking to the hedges and corridors between the walls. Back when the occupants of this place were much younger, they'd play for hours there, going on secret little adventures. Though now, I have the spaces mostly to myself. Things tend to get a little awkward with my presence is too overtly known for the rest of the guests, yes?
No, right. Racism is a terrible thing. I do my best to nod sagely.
Racism? He lets out what could possibly be interpreted as an amused noise, sucking in his lips as he glances to the side. No, well, I suppose that could be part of it, couldn't it? Skine says this as if he had forgotten something, to which Guardsman Mani just reminded him, his tail flicking behind him. He looks off in the direction of the mansion.
Strange guy. I might be able to slip away while he's distracted or find someone else.
Wow. Oh. Well, there's the obvious choice.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We're gonna go see Daggy Boy.
Yeah.
Daggy Boyo.
Right. I thank you for your time. I'm going to go find my orcish companion.
The lizardly figure gives you an acknowledging nod before turning about again, staring directly at the hedge and saying nothing.
just stares back at the hedge.
He's like...
T-posing.
Yeah, basically. He's very intent on this hedge.
Yeah.
I appreciate this man's dedication to the hedge.
I get it. Mm-hmm. The rest of the group is all going about having their own independent conversations and exploring around. Some are politicking?
Yep.
Politicking.
They're
okay.
They're actively doing politics. That's how you spell it. Yeah.
CK. Okay. For some reason, that just didn't register in my brain.
It seems weird.
CK.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
it's the only time CK is used in that term.
Okay. And trying to dig up more local lore, while others, like Dagbat, are keeping relatively to themselves. I head deeper into the gardens and wander through a few sections, eventually grouping back up with a familiar greenskin.
Daggy Boy.
He found a nice bench to sit on, and he's just looking around at the flowers, I guess. Aww.
Good shit.
Hey, focus on your own convo. Okay, Wazzy. I see Wazzy. Pull his cell phone back out, and I do the same. Duke giving us a raised brow out, but using the opportunity to try and focus on other two again. Managing the group being in different locations seems like a hassle. I have no idea how he keeps on top of everything. Here's the phone.
Yeah.
Phone.
I just noticed that Cthulhu is the icon in the taskbar for the game.
Yeah.
That's cute.
Yeah.
That's fun.
It's new?
We were going right there. Yeah. New message.
Yeah. Wait, what is
it? He's going ch. You know, scoffing. Ch. All right. Bye.
Amazing. When you're not pumping around on royal duty, we should grab a pale ale or something stronger. Alas, the big bucket-headed returns. While on the surface, Dagbat appears to be looking at all the snazzy flowers, upon closer inspection, he's keeping an eye on the rest of his surroundings. Nothing his experiences from earlier today, and perhaps the past few weeks, his wariness is kind of a given. Surprised you're not glued at the hip to the princess, noting the circumstances. She wants some time to speak with her friends without an audience. I went to survey the grounds and run into the big lizard folk gentleman. Oh. Strange individual, admittedly. Said he was friends with the local guards. Excuse me. Local guard captain claimed to be a miller. He complimented my eyes. Dagbat stares blankly at the little holes in the helmet where, allegedly, the human's eyes are. Well, I thought it was strange too. Yeah, I've been told mine looked like two brown turds swimming in a bowl of piss.
God damn, you got some special eyes, boy. You got some special eyes. Golly.
Oh, that's a nice image. Well, I think they look good to me. Yeah, you're into that then.
I sigh.
No, Dagbat. I'm saying they're very large and expressive. Is that a common feature for your kind? There's a pause, the hooded orc tracing a thumb along the squarish jaw, up his tusk, and finally against his eyelids. Nah, I was born earlier and all runty-like. Made me a little, what's the term? Wonky? You know, all that already. It gives you a unique look. The hands of fate could have been much crueler to you regarding that. Don't think you and most orcs in the stronghold would agree, but as per usual, I get the sense that you are being nice. So, thank you. Dag does a brief, closed fist gesture and orcish salute. Come on, Metal Man. Let's head back inside. Dagbat dusts off his front, checking to make sure he's still presentable for fancy humans.
Dagbutt.
Dagbutt?
He caught the typo, let's go. XD! Body says XD.
Oh my god, he's a zoomer. I know more than zoomers do that.
XD is a millennial thing. What do you mean? That's our turf.
Millennials don't exist.
That's true. Yeah, you got the CDs.
Yeah, the CDs.
Coomer Doomers, yeah.
The Coomer Doomers.
The Coomer Doomers.
Let's go.
That's a band. That's definitely a band. Die. Champ.
Oh, no.
Incredible.
I refuse to be lectured by a guy who can barely use punctuation.
Get his ass, Wazzy. Get him. Get his ass, Wazzy. Let's go.
Still learning the RP etiquette and such. I'm just winging it the best I can. Happy to try learning from the master himself, though. Glancing up, Wazzy just shakes his head at me. His eyes rolled beneath his hat and his tusks, and he tucks his phone back into his jeans. I'd probably be better if I wasn't so many pills deep today. Yes. All that said, I haven't even thought about my pain this whole session. Duke eventually wraps up his in-character convo with Megan, and we take that as a cue to return our characters to the house. I can't help but feel a little bad for Tucker, though, as it was clear through Duke's DMing that he wasn't giving his character much attention.
Sometimes you just kind of have to not, right? You got the one player at the table that's like Tucker, who's just like, you know,
I want to be my Sona.
He wants to be Sona, but he also wants to be the main character.
Yeah.
But we are. Sorry.
Yeah. He's literally not the main character.
This is a role to play, not Tucker's role to play. You know what I'm saying? Sorry.
No.
So sorry.
Oh god. Oh, so rude to this man.
It's true.
So rude. I
It's
understand.
fine.
I understand. Anyway, I think we'll end the part there.
Okay.
So we'll see you guys around.